Attachment styles and bonds form in infancy and early childhood. They are emotional patterns that are consistent and predictable over time. Most of us are a combination of secure and insecure. So we have like a secure attachment style and then an insecure attachment style with that. And that is often either anxious, avoidant, or ambivalent, just a little bit of both. It's very rare that somebody would be completely disorganized. That's with extreme trauma. It does happen, but I'm focusing more on sort of the combination, right? Well, what I do know is, love is what is familiar. Oftentimes we enter intimate relationships and marriages with things that remind us of our early attachment styles, and that can be really wonderful, and it can also be really triggering at times. And then in addition, you add on a divorce or a separation, and that's another trauma. Divorce is trauma. And that is going to trigger our insecure sides. The reason why all of this is important to me is because as children, as infants, obviously we had no choice in the kind of attachment bond and styles we were going to develop. What we do as adults have control over our feelings, our reactions. With the right support, the right work, and putting some thought and intention into it, we can actually manage these sides of ourselves when they do get triggered by the traumas. So for example, for the co-parenting relationship, knowing what your triggers are, where you might react, you might have a meltdown, you can create some boundaries that will be protective for you to make that co-parenting relationship the most effective relationship. Doesn't matter if you want to be really close or really, really separate. It's just knowing what you need to be your best self, because let's face it, none of us are our best selves when we're going through a major breakup and divorce. Even if it's the right thing for us and it's what we need to do, it's still really painful. The other reason why this is really important is because we want to be the best parent we can be to our kids, even when we're going through a trauma, and they're going through a trauma too. And we want to be protective of their bonds and their attachments and making decisions that keep them the most secure and the most confidence that they can have. I know it's a lot of information. I'd be delighted to answer any questions that you might have. So please feel free to reach out. Thanks so much.